Blog Talk Radio.
That's fine wood if you didn't know. But you can catch me out of town when I hit the road and see my face on every Third flyer at a different show. Real talk, real talk. One day you'll get it though. About to board a flight. Long days, even longer nights. My ex sent the text, said she wanted advice. It ain't the only thing she wanted, right? Nah, I'm good, ma, I keep my mind clear. It's like they want a nigga back, cause my time's near. Heard label, hear me rap and tell me sign ahead. Still moving packs about the trap until I'm signed, You see this game's an addiction, pain and affliction for fame, but it's sickening. Ironic how these dollars make change in the system, cause that could've been me, box laid out in prison. Nah, God bless, good lawyer cause I'm court bound. They got me channeling my thoughts now, reminiscing back then we was all down. Now the love's lost and we all on our own, wow. I just do it so my mama smiles, and I work even harder so my mama's proud. And that's evident, I'm killing them, no evidence. Brooklyn's mine, dead presidents, yeah.
This is your boy, Bad Boy Billy Sly. Whether I'm just chilling in the studio or kissing a leading lady or out on the street promoting our new CD, Kenny G. Gwalla Bass, no matter how you play it, I'm down with Patricia and Mr. Stout on the Move, unscripted, baby.
What's going on? All righty, you have tuned in to another episode of On the Move Unscripted. I'm actually streaming live on Facebook in the Atlanta Music Industry Group today. Mr. Stout said he wasn't for that today.
Nope. It was sweet day.
What's going on, Mr. Stout? So how your week been?
It just started, it seemed like, and I wish it was over.
It just started, and you wish it was over already.
Oh, yeah. Them bones, it's just that part when 2023, everybody like, hey, New Year, but you forget that you just got older. Bones hurting.
I had fun since the last time we was live.
Oh, yeah.
So the last time we was live, I went skating, right? Yeah. You know, I got to get my body back in shape and ready for the road. So I went skating. And I went to Skate Zone 71 here in Columbus, Ohio. Okay. And I didn't know what to expect. I wasn't sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't know. You know, the last time, about 2 years ago when I went to Skate Zone, it wasn't that many skaters. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't really kicking it like that. But 2 years later, I went back, and they was turning out. They was flipping. You went up and jumped up off the wall.
Yeah, he kicked right off the wall. Make sure you saw that camera, boy. Them cameras coming out. Everybody got to show off.
I put out an announcement saying, let's go skating, this Sunday, right? And so I don't know for whoever might have seen it or whatever, but it seemed like every time the skaters was coming around me, you know what I'm saying, they would, like, do a flip or they do the splits. Right. It was the bomb. It was the bomb. It was the bomb. What's going on, Marlon Jones, Childress? I just want to say hello to those who are on my Facebook Live in the Atlanta Music Industry Group.
Yeah, big up.
Yeah. So I'm really excited because next month is my birthday.
Yeah, next month is your birthday, and you've been letting us know since January 1.
I'm not as bad as I was last year. Last year I was telling people by like November. I'm like, listen, November and February is my birthday. So I'm dropping the new song from me, with me and my son, One Way Day, and you actually produced the beat for Skate, Rock, and Roll. So I'm really excited about that because that's coming out on February 19th, y'all. So mark your calendar.
Right.
And yes, you can order it ahead of time and all that kind of jazz. I'm really excited. I'm really, really excited. Yeah. I think I want One Way Zay and I to perform that at Hookup Atlanta this coming year.
Okay.
We're definitely going to be planning that, so stay in the looks for that. The last 2 years have been the bomb. You know, we have some great talent, like awesome talent that came out last year.
Right.
We had an awesome event in 2021. And the guest that we're going to bring on today, UnderGod Gwalla, he actually performed at Hookup Atlanta.
Right.
And for all of you who follow me in the Atlanta Music Industry Group, and you've been in there for a while, at least 2 years, you know that we had a contest, right? We had a music video contest.
Right.
And UnderGod Gwalla was one of the ones who submitted his music video.
Right.
And the way we did it is we had everybody in the group vote. Right?
Right.
They had to vote, whoever had the most likes, comments, all that kind of stuff. And UnderGod Gwalla brought the whole team out to vote for him, you know what I'm saying, whatever. And then, so he ended up winning, and then he ended up coming to Hookup Atlanta to perform. So I'm excited because I have not actually gotten to really have we haven't been able to have a really deep conversation with him since he was on last time, right?
Right.
He called in when you interviewed me.
Right. That was last week.
Was that last week?
It was 2 weeks ago.
Was that 2 weeks ago? He interviewed me, and he told me he has a new project. So I'm like, you need to come back and let us know, you know, what's been happening in your life over the last 2 years or so. So let me bring him on. So hold on 1 second, y'all. Y'all know I'm working. I'm like Superwoman for real. Like I'm a whole, you know, I'm doing things that all at once. So let me bring him on.
UnderGod Gwalla.
UnderGod Gwalla, are you on the line?
Yes, ma'am. I'm on the line.
Right.
That is my cat in the hat.
Yes, ma'am.
How
hear me?
you doing? Yes, I can hear you.
All right,
Welcome
I'm good.
back.
I'm good. I'm at the studio right now. I'm doing good.
All right.
Okay.
And then making putting in their work.
Oh yeah,
So,
all the time. I'm here every day.
People all the time.
All right.
So when we first came in contact with you, it was during the pandemic, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's when everybody was online. Everybody and their mama was online.
Yeah.
And you or your team entered your song into the contest, your music video, and you won. So what has been going on in your life since then?
Oh, well, since then, a lot done went down since then. I done went on tour, like maybe 3 or 4 times. I done went on tour like 3 or 4 times. I done dropped 2 projects since then. The latest one I just dropped was, in December the 20th. I've been working, man, just hard working, trying to be something. Feel?
Wow.
That's good. And he said it was almost 2 years, right? You said it was like 2 years?
Yeah, because it was like during the pandemic. It was 2020 when we had the music video.
Right, 2020. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So, that's and then he came out and performed in Atlanta in 2021.
Yeah, he came out and performed in 2021.
Right.
Yeah. And he did a great job. What I love about him and his team, shout out to Merciful Sounds. Mm-hmm. What I love about him and his team is not only were they consistent, you feel what I'm saying? They've been consistent with his brand and everything, but they also always give back. They always come back. They always show support. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. And a lot of artists, or some artists, don't do that. So kudos to you for not only being committed to your career, but coming back. You know what I'm saying? And showing some love.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Got to come back and show some type of love. Now, y'all showed me love. I got to do the same. I got to. It's only right.
That's
it's only right.
Yeah.
So, who was your first tour with? Like, who did you go on tour with?
Well, actually, I went on multiple tours, actually. So, it was like, at the time, we had, you heard Track Star, right, by Muzic?
Yeah. Who ain't
well,
heard
at the
track
time,
star?
right. At the time, I was with them. So like I was traveling everywhere with them, and like we was on the Lil Baby and Friends tour. We went on another tour with Lil Durk and them. We went on a couple tours actually. We had to go to the L.A. to the BET Awards, and we did Summer Jam. We did Rolling Loud.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been a lot going on.
Moving.
Yeah, it's been a lot going on.
Yeah, you've been moving since 2020. You came out the gate running when they said, "All right, y'all come out your house now."
Yeah, man. Came out running.
Yeah.
But yeah, I came out running. I was just ready to get outside. You know, I had done pandemic brought a lot of pain to a lot of people, so I was ready to get outside.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and that's what artists are doing now, is trying to catch back up to some of the things that happened that they lost in that year, and then artists want to be able to, also bring that joy that people lost. You know what I mean? Like, so to hear the new music and hear the new projects from artists, that's what I'm like most anticipating for this year. You know, because a lot of artists worked on things from last year and this year. They did test products, and then now they come out with like the new EPs or the new singles or the new albums. So this spring and this summer is going to be a big deal for a lot of artists that you can tell us out there. Like, we outside right now, so let's
we outside.
Yeah.
We outside, y'all.
Yeah.
So, did any of the music that you worked on after you won a contest in 2020? Did you create any of that during the pandemic time?
Not the songs that I had, not the song that I performed at the event. Not that one. That one that I recorded, I recorded that before the pandemic.
Okay.
But the stuff I recorded after the pandemic is the stuff that's coming out now. You feel me? That's what's on the new album. That's what's on the EP I dropped. I had dropped the EP in last March, of course. I dropped the EP called Lover's Lane, and then we came back in December, dropped another one. So this is all the stuff that I'm dropping now is stuff from the results of the pandemic, basically.
See, I was just saying.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So you say you have a new project now?
Yeah, he got a new project. So when you called in, which I was thank you so much for calling in.
Of course.
I appreciate it. Of course. But when you called in, you dropped some information on us. You let us know about your new album, Windy Sun. And I was just like curious about Windy Sun. But before we get to Windy Sun, if you don't mind, because some people may not have caught that first interview that we did with you after winning the contest, and they may not even know who UnderGod Gwalla is. You know what I'm saying? So for the ones who do not know who UnderGod Gwalla is, I'm going to take you down the yellow brick road. You remember, you probably ain't old enough for the Wiz, but I'm going to take you down the yellow brick road. Do you remember the Wiz?
I watched. Yeah, I watched.
Yeah, that's a black classic right there.
No, I watched both of them.
Like the what?
I watched the one with Michael Jackson and the one with with all the white people in it.
In both of them, you up to date.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm about to take you down the yellow brick road. Tell us, a little bit about who UnderGod Gwalla is and where you got your start or your love for music and rapping and stuff. Like, give us a little background.
Okay, UnderGod Gwalla is a kid from Alabama, from off Alabama, the bottom of Alabama, actually. It's called OPP. We actually on the Florida line. And I got, like, my music, like, okay. So I used to tell a lot of people, right, I used to lie to them. I used to be like, my daddy was a rapper. But I was lying to him because I didn't even know my daddy at the time. So when I actually met my daddy, I found out he was really a rapper. So I'm guessing I'm guessing that's where, my love for music comes from, because, like, I've always liked to do music, like, since I was a kid. Cause, like, I started rapping when I was 8. I started recording when I was, like, 13. Yeah, like 13, 14. And then I met my daddy when I was, like, 17, 16, something like that, like 16.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. and I met him, man. So I'm just guessing, you know, from that, you know, or either it's the fact that my mama played all that old music, all them old school songs, and I ain't had nothing to do with singing. I mean,
okay.
Yeah.
You know, old school music coming back, by the way. I just want you to know that, Kate.
It is. It is. They sampling everything now, bringing everything back.
So
I even redid Tyrese, the Tyrese song.
Come on now, don't play with my Tyrese.
Yeah, that sweet lady, would you be mine? Yeah, I redid that.
Okay. So once you decided, okay, music is my thing because my daddy was, you know, an artist, and I'm gonna be an artist, and da-da-da. Where did it go from there? Did you join a group, or were you always solo?
Oh no, I had so me and my friends. See, one thing that we know for where we from is music. You feel me? Like we've been doing music since we was young. Like we was real young. We had started a little group. We was called the Little Double G's. This when we was in middle school. We was called Little Double G's. It was probably like 12 of us though. You feel me? So like, we didn't really know what we was doing. You feel me? We was just rapping at breaking stuff. And then probably like a few months into that, we had started another group. And we had started, like, recording or whatever. Like, we was putting the microphone up to the speaker and just clicking record on the regular computer. We were just doing that. And then we started doing shows, and that group was called the Young Stunners after that. And, like, we started doing shows, the Young Stunners.
Okay.
Okay. The Young Stunners. We was doing, like, little shows in the city, like, around the area. We was doing, like, little shows and stuff. And, I had ended up moving to Georgia, so, like, we had separated and stuff, but we all linked back up, but we all just, like, solo artists now, you know? Like, we all together, we all the team, you feel me?
What part of Georgia did you move to?
I had moved to Columbus.
Oh, Columbus, Georgia, okay. That's not that far from Atlanta. Was it, like, 2 hours or something like that?
It's probably like an hour and 30, depends on how you drive, for real.
Oh, okay.
Like Atlanta.
White men always say that. It's all about how you drive. You know what I'm
saying?
Hey. On 70. Is that 70? That's 75.
I know people that went 90 the whole way and got there, you know, like way quicker.
Yeah.
That went 90 the whole way.
Men always say that. Whenever you ask them about how long it takes to get somewhere, the men always say, well, depending on how you drive, like as if all men are like Speedy Gonzalez on the road.
You're not taking breaks, you're not stopping everywhere, you're not.
There's no diapers, man. Taking no bathroom breaks for every day going by there. Okay, I got it. Okay. So you went back to Alabama and you joined back up with your group, with your team.
Well, yeah, sort of. So yeah. You can say it like that. But we all like our own artist type thing. You feel me?
Yeah,
we all our own artists. We just push each other like to the max. We started a label, you know, like we started a label. We signed ourselves, signed our friends. You feel me? I'm signed to Mercy, but we did a partnership with my friends so that way we can start our own thing.
Okay. So what was the first solo actual album or single or whatever that you released for everybody in the world to hear, like on social media and everything? Like, what was the first release?
Well, around this time, this was like going towards like the end of MySpace. So I'll just say probably like, okay, the first really like actually that was like a big song that people would listen to. I'd say it was a song I did called Sweet Love. That was on SoundCloud though. You feel me? That's when everybody just like started tuning in. But that was so long ago. I do not recommend nobody to go listen to that because I was young and dumb and I didn't know what I was doing for real.
Y'all don't look for Sweet Love by UnderGod. Don't look for Sweet Love. And by the way, MySpace is still around. You do know MySpace is still around. It's probably back there. It's waiting in the cut because it figures one day it's going to have opportunity again. It's in the cut.
I tried to get on there one time though. It just moves so slow now. It goes so slow.
Yeah.
It goes so slow.
Okay. So you got you released your first album, and then what happened from there? Like, when did you hook up? Well, let me fast forward a little bit, right? So when did you hook up with Merciful Sounds?
Okay, Mercy. Now
what's going on, Merciful Sounds? I see you.
I love Mercy so much, man. That's like my second mama right there. I love Mercy. So I'm gonna tell you, Mercy. Okay, I had did a song. It was called Lottery. And I was talking to somebody that she knew at the time, and they played the song for her, and she liked the song, and so she had told them to tell me that she wanted to get up with me. So I was like, cool. You feel me? I've always be looking, like, looking to see what people got to bring to the table for me when it comes to the music. So I was like, cool. I met up with her. It was just like instant vibe. This was probably like 2000 and I might be wrong, but like 19.
2019.
Like 2019. Okay. Maybe before then, but I could be wrong. But yeah, she had linked up with me. She told me, she was like, hey, I want to sign you. I can tell me, what we could get did. She just believed in it. You feel me? Like, she was the first person to actually just like believe in it. That was like ready to like take me like real serious. You feel me? So it was like, yeah, I'm liking Mercy. I'm gonna deal with Mercy.
Okay. And you know what? I've noticed that she has been unrelentless with pushing you and your brand. Like, she's been unrelentless, and not even to say that she's an entertainment lawyer. How much better can you get than a management that's also an entertainment lawyer? Like, you got the best of both worlds.
My point exactly. And a lot of people, they don't understand that because they don't know what you have to have in the music industry or what you need in the music industry. 95% rap, 5% business. It's like, I knew nothing about the business part, but Mercy, she know everything. She teaching me everything I need to know. She made me feel like I'm an entertainment lawyer. I don't like.
Right.
Well,
I'm trying to get with you too, Mercy. Don't think I forgot. I'm still coming your way, boo, because I know. I'm like UnderGod Gwalla. I understand the wisdom in the situation.
Yeah. She real like she helped. She real good help.
Yeah, I've watched you, like, over these, once you came into our atmosphere and you joined that contest, that's when I started to follow you. You know what I'm saying? I had never heard of UnderGod Gwalla before that date. Yeah. That's why I always tell artists, it's good to enter contests and stuff like that because it raises your visibility to people who may not have even heard of you before that. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. You hard, but ain't nobody heard you yet. So nobody know you.
Yeah, right.
Mercy knew what she knew what to take me to. She knew what to take me to. So,
yes, she did. Thank you, Mercy.
Yeah, I'm loving Mercy. I beat somebody up for Mercy.
So that's what's up. So since you've been with Mercy, and since we met you in 2020 and you joined the Atlanta Music Industry Group music contest, you said you went on tour with the mainstream artists. What's his name? Lil Durk, and also what's the one Track Star?
Lil Baby. Oh,
Lil Baby though. Yeah, like it had like a bunch of people. It was a bunch of people on the tour. Say what?
What was the name of the artist that did the Track Star song?
Muzic.
Really? The Track Star? What's this guy? What's his name?
Muzic.
Okay. Muzic. I like that song.
M-O-O.
Yeah, I like that song. I saw that music video too. Y'all had a lot of views on that music video. I posted it too.
I was in the video.
I know. I posted it.
Yeah.
So what was it like being on tour with the mainstream artists?
It was lit. It was fun for real. It was lit. Like, it just show you like a whole bunch of things that like when you sit home and you watch this certain stuff on TV or like on YouTube, like it's completely different once you on the other side of it. You feel me? Like, that was one thing that I really learned about it. But it was fun though. Like, it was real fun. I love to do it again. Well, I am gonna do it again. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what people don't understand about the entertainment in the industry and stuff is, by the time it gets to the website or the TV or whatever, a whole bunch of stuff can happen in the background.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A
whole bunch of stuff can happen in the background. It's like when you in class. It's like the game that you played when you was little. You say one word to somebody's ear. By the time it get around to back to you in the whole classroom, it's a whole different word.
Oh, yeah. And you know what? And that's not no simple feat for an independent artist, you know what I'm saying, to be able to join a tour with a mainstream artist and really just go all over the place and do all kind of stuff. And I listen to your music. In fact, I want to take a break and play Changing Lanes because I love that song. I love that song. What made you do Changing Lanes? What made you write that song?
See, now back when Changing Lanes came out, I was actually going through like this weird phase in my life for real. Where I was like I said, I was just really changing lanes. So like, that's really how that came about. Like, it was like a whole bunch of stuff going on. So it was just like I was changing my lanes. And I just went to the studio and I just put it on the mic, and then that what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, let's slide in. We're going to take a quick break. I'm going to play Changing Lanes, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about Wendy's son and what went into that. But we're going to take a quick break, okay?
All right. UnderGod Gwalla is on the check-in with us right here on the Move Unscripted. Let's turn this joint up real quick.
Changing Lanes, baby.
But the change, I still hold it down for the gang. Hope you do the same. I still got a lot on my brain, bang. That drip in my veins. Look, it's a whole lot of hate niggas around me. It's a whole lot of niggas trying to down me. And everybody was a bitch till you found me. With all the jokes in the world, you couldn't find me. I'm still rapping that same gang. All the money in the world couldn't change. Make sure you change lanes. Kick back, cool and blowing propane. Won't steal my soul, man. All I like to do is blow propane. Just switch my lanes, man. But it's just still rap gang. You beef on the internet. No, I will not get into that. If you looking, I be where the Simmons at. Keep on capping, you gon' get your city wet. Yeah, I'm with it, look, yeah, y'all that. I got youngins that pull up in all black. You got a problem, I saw that. Got the sack, now your boy got the ball back. And I still got a lot on my mind. Running to me, I run off every time. It ain't nothing to put a hole in your spine. These listeners, yeah, they way out of line. Just throw dirt on my name. Sorry, but we not the same. They look at me like I done changed. I ain't had no choice but to change. I still hold it down for the gang. Hope you do the same. I still got a lot on my brain, bang. That drip in my veins. Look, it's a whole lot of hate niggas around me. It's a whole lot of niggas trying to down me. And everybody was a bitch till you found me. With all the jokes in the world, you couldn't climb me. I'm still rapping that same gang. All the money in the world couldn't change. Make sure you change lanes. Kick back, cool and blowing propane. Won't steal my soul, man. All I like to do is blow propane. Ain't studying no man. When you out here, anything goes, man. My homeboy so kick. Now they got my hitter in the chain gang. Free all my bros, man. Shopping on the internet, my clothes game. These niggas got no game. Showing all my life, ain't no shame. These niggas don't know pain. Playing around with me, get the whole thing. I'm strapped on the interstate, check out my dinner plate. I'm really about the cake, on my classmates. Gwalla a heavyweight, whipping the Chevrolet. Boy, you ain't trapping, you know you just in the way. Say you a gangster, you lie about that anyway. I ran it up, damn, I feel like a runaway. Mama, she told me to please put the gun away. No, mom, I'm sorry, they won't take your son away. Still let my chain swing, all my young gang bang. All the money in the world wouldn't change things. And the family rock with bottom gang. No dirt on my name. Sorry, boy, we not the same. They look at me like I done changed. I ain't had no choice but to change. I still hold it down for the gang. Hope you do the same. I still got a lot on my brain, bang. That drip in my veins. Look, it's a whole lot of hate that's around me. It's a whole lot of niggas trying to down me. And everybody was a bitch till you found me. With all the jokes in the world, you couldn't find me. I'm still rapping this gang. All the money in the world couldn't change. it for the low, man. Only if you paying for the whole thing. Put it up for the gang, 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 gang. Throw dirt on my name, 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 name.
On the Move Unscripted, that was UnderGod Gwalla with Changing Lanes. And Mr. Stout touching stuff. Stop touching stuff, Mr. Stout.
It's buttons. It's buttons. Like in the studio, you hit the buttons. Sometimes it happens.
How are you hitting buttons all the way over here?
It's a Howard Stern moment.
I like the Howard Stern. I like that. I love that song. I love that song. Yeah, it's deep. It's like Changing Lanes, like all that stuff that be going on the internet. Like I like that.
And he's dropping moves in there too.
What is your thought process when you are writing? Like, how do you do your music? Do you write the lyrics first, or do you hear the beat first and then write the lyrics?
Well, honestly, I don't really write nothing. Like, I just like go in, right, and most of the time I'm already feeling some type of way about something. So it's like if I play a beat or something, whichever one catch first, then that's the one that I'm gonna go with first. And then I just go from there and just start, speaking whatever it is that I'm just thinking about at the time or whatever it is that I'm going through at the time. That's it. Okay. Like I don't really write nothing. I don't write nothing at all. Like I can take you through my notepad. You won't see no sentence, not a sentence. Mercy be getting on with that because she be like, I need your lyrics. I need the lyrics. And I'd be like, I don't have them.
So you don't write anything down. So it's the beat for you there that brings out the words.
Yeah.
I'm like that too.
And then he must have like a really strong move muscle too. To remember.
Do you record yourself when you're doing it?
Yeah. See, on that right there, on that song, when I recorded that song, I wasn't using the stuff that I'm using now. So that song's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't believe that you like that song. You feel me? Because it's like I don't fell off from that song.
Oh wow, okay.
If you like that song, it's like dang, it's like that's crazy. Oh snap, you feel me? Like you got me blessed with it.
Because it's an older song. Why do you say that?
Yeah, because it's an older song. That's all. But it's like you made me blush. The fact that you like it, I'm blushing. You feel me? I'm like, oh shoot, that's crazy.
But the thing,
you develop more.
No, you feel like it's better.
Right.
But the thing is, stuff that's old to you is not old to anybody who's never heard it before. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
you're right.
You probably gonna, as you continue to grow in your career, you're gonna have people going all through your catalog and finding songs that you probably did at the very beginning of your career, like, oh, I like that's my jam.
Right. It does take time to do it. Yeah.
What's
you're
going
right.
on?
You're right.
I
just like to be honest about it.
Okay.
So what's the new project is called Wendy's Son?
Wendy's Son. Tell us about that, because that title alone is catching my curiosity.
Okay. Wendy's Son. Okay, it's like I was working on an album. And it was going to be called Wendy's Son, but the thing that had happened was, okay, when COVID hit, my mama had died. You know? Wendy is my mama. So, like, when COVID had hit, my mama had died. And then I just worked on this album for 2 years. I worked on it for 2 years. Like, she died at the beginning of COVID. So, it's like I worked on this album for 2 years. You know, because, like, I had ups, I had downs, I had, like, I just had a lot of emotions going on. You feel me? So it's like I just kept on pushing it back, because I just wanted it to make it better. Like, cause it's like I'll put my mama name on it. So it's like I wanted it to be, something that can last. It just won't be like a in the moment type thing. You feel me? So that's what happened.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear about the passing of your mom, because I know, that's a tough thing. And the fact that you named it after her and just what you went through, I think that whatever people create because of a tough season, you know what I'm saying, or during a tough season or something like that. It'd be something about that particular project that ends up taking a life of its own, you know? And and because you went through that storm with losing your mom and all that kind of stuff, that just puts that much more love and emphasis on the whole album, Windy's Son. So when people hear you talk about it, I'm sure you've talked about it on other interviews, but when people get to know who UnderGod Gwalla is and your story behind the album, that just makes them want to listen that much more.
Anticipation, yeah, to see what it's about, yep.
Yeah. What's your favorite song on the album?
Let's see. I would have to say Not My Problem.
All right.
Not Your Problem. So what made that your favorite song?
Ooh, like I said, I be going through like a lot of up and down moments. You feel what I'm saying? Like just like a lot of emotions. So sometimes, like I said, I come to the studio, I just lock myself in. You feel me? It's just like, if it ain't nothing that's going on right here, right now, in front of me, it's not my problem.
Yeah.
It's like, it's what it is. If it ain't something that's going on right here in front of me right now, it's not my problem. Don't call me, don't do nothing. It's not my problem. Leave me out of it. You know what I mean? Because I don't want nothing to knock me off my focus.
Right.
I don't want nothing to knock me off my focus. Like,
so,
I just be feeling like just got to work for me. You feel me?
So in your music, I know you talk a lot about, you know, things that are going on in your life and things going on in the streets and stuff like that. So how did you keep from allowing the streets to swallow you up? You feel what I'm saying? Like it's done a lot of the different artists who talk about the streets. Like how did you keep the streets from making you the next victim?
Okay, well, like I said, at one point I was wild. I was wild at one point. I was wild, but then like I had a son. My son was born, and it was like dang. It was just like dang, like something just had to. You know what I'm saying? I got to switch something. Because it's like I know my daddy, but I ain't never really just had a daddy. You feel me? Nobody taught me how to be a daddy, but it's like I got a son now, so it's like, you know, I got to try to figure out how to be a daddy.
Yeah, so it's a life-changing thing. Yeah.
I feel like music is starting to take a shift here and there, and artists are starting to be a little bit more conscious about the things they're putting out for the youth. Do you feel like some of your music is going to go down that same lane eventually, or?
I think it's possible. I think it's very possible. But like I said, like I don't have people feeling like I got people hitting me up about this and like, you know, they saying like, bro, like I went through the same thing. I'm going through the same thing. Like your album just like put a huge smile on my face. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
wow.
So I feel like it's very possible. You know, it's really therapeutic for real. So like I think it's very possible.
You know what? My son says that too. My One Way Zay, he says that you know, making music, like any pain or whatever he's going through, he's able to keep from taking it out on other people by putting it into his music. So I definitely understand that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I understand that. So, Windy's Son, what was the very first song that you penned for the album?
The very first song was probably number one. It's a Windy Son. It's called Windy Son. And the first song, it got like it got a voicemail on it. Well, not a voicemail, but it got like her voice at the front talking on the song. So like, but that was like the first one that I recorded. So like, the quality ain't really like the rest of them. You get what I'm saying? But it was like, I gotta put this song on there. You feel me? Like this is the first one that I made for it.
Yeah.
That's deep. That's really deep. You know, I knew there was some importance to the meaning of the title.
Yeah.
I did not know And I don't think we even talked about it during the first interview or when you came to Atlanta for Hook Up Atlanta. I don't feel like we ever discussed it, but I never knew that your mother had just passed away. I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that. So that just makes it that much deeper. You know what I'm saying? That much deeper.
And then also having a son, like, having a son.
Yeah, how old is your son now?
He is 2. And he is bad.
Came around the same time.
Yeah.
Right.
It just changed his life completely, like a 180. Yeah.
He was born. He died that August. He was born that September, the next month.
Wow.
Literally a month later.
God came back and brought you a gift, for your pain, for losing, someone close to you. God brought that blessing right back to you in the form of your own child. And it's something when you look at your own child, or you look at, you look at children, you understand the importance of trying to do the right thing and being a role model. So not only did the blessing come back to you, but it brought you out the streets. You know what I'm saying? It kept you to safety. That's what's up. Yeah. So we actually have 2 more songs for you. Let me look at. I'm running back and forth, so you gotta excuse me. I'm doing like 2 things at one time. Biggity and On Call.
On
so
Call.
Tell us about Biggity and On Call.
So Biggity is more of like a. It's more of like a turned up type. You feel me? Like I made that because for real, I was trying to make sure I created balance in the album. You feel me? Like I wanted to make sure that I hit all angles, every subject that could be hit. So it's like once you listen to it, you can get the sad feeling, you can get the turned feeling, you can get whatever emotion you need out of this. You can get it if you listen to it. You feel me? So that's really what I did with Biggity. But On Call, see, that's not on the album. That's the song that I dropped before the album came out.
Mm-hmm.
On Call was actually like it was a bunch of emotion in that one too, from just going through stuff in the streets for real. You feel me? Like that's what that emotion was. Cause like I really just come out better once. If I ever got an issue with something, if I make a song about it, I start smiling. I'm all right. I'm cool now. You feel me? That's how I am. Like, I don't even care about the issue no more. I'm smiling now. I done made a song about it. So it's like, that's really what I did with that one, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to play both of them, okay?
Yeah.
Mr. Stout, don't touch nothing on here. Don't touch nothing.
I'm like, look, we got it. On the move, unscripted with UnderGod Gwalla in the house right here.
Okay.
Joint. Right.
I said it once, ain't no need for me to say it twice. We the ones, I just pop my shit enjoying life. I don't even like to talk cause I know I ain't gonna say nothing nice. If Illuminati call right now, all y'all getting sacrificed. I don't talk at all, if you say it's up, I get to hear. I can drop the ball, I can get involved with these bitches. My granny used to whip my taught me how to play around with these switches. 25 for the whole thing, don't need nobody come with you. I ain't scared of nobody, I go anywhere, I'm good. I don't know what you heard, but bitch, I'm in and out the hood. I don't know how they be smoking, but it's through inside my wood. If you feel like you should kill me, then I suggest you do. Check this shit, I suggest you leave me alone right now while I'm not stressing it. My city turned on me, so wherever I go, I'm never repping it. Watch your mouth when talking around these niggas, they be telling me. Them kicking shit, they smelling it. Try jump like LeBron James, you gon' eat the dick. Just be careful with your tongue ring. W forever life, you see it in my gold chain. Around in my own lane, couple P's made the door swing. Good dope, per cold Karen. Biggity bop, biggity bop. Now that y'all picking him up, it don't matter, you ain't wanna vote. I just dropped my sideline. She got in her feeling about some shit that's on my timeline. Pull up, do my thing, and I be out the door by lunchtime. I just threw an edit back, I feel like baby Einstein. The
the closest gon' hurt you the most. Tryna make sure shawty understand that I just love them both. Down there on that corner by that stove, breaking down the bowl. Sona told me just turn on some more, going up the scope. I can shoot this bitch from across the street, but I wanna get up close. Check out finger, itching, squeeze it till it's cooking. This inside my bridges, bitch, I'm serving chickens. Junkies get the trippin', say his finger licking. Don't care about how you get it, just make sure you get it. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm on Addis, baby, I'm the smartest in the room. He not a G, he not a goon. Don't let him trick you, he a pussy and his partner too.
Hey, let's go. If we partners, we ain't got no business hating on each other.
Hey, yo, Ren, turn that up.
Why would I hate on y'all? It's enough money for us all. And I never throw salt on my dog. I don't give a fuck if you with me at all. Young and I still wanna see you ball. But I got myself, I will not count on y'all. You can get away from your phone, cause I ain't gon' call. Probably wanna see me fall. Should've did it, but I gave it my all. My main homie, he turned out to be flawed. Probably around with law. I got a 30 clip in my drawer, Then I got 100 bitches on call, That's all in the feelings, I won't hit a raw, Hit the city with a jumper, told him I'm a ball, I'ma run it up until the money stack it up tall. I don't need a I'm cutting all these off. Acting hard, but they really soft. I never hated on nobody, that's not in my DNA. I will not wait on nobody, don't care if you live or you stay. Even if I call on God, I don't think he'll answer the phone. Even if I go knock on the door, I don't think he'll be at home. Yesterday I thought of my sister, still can't believe she gone. My little partner be thinking he right, he don't even believe he wrong. Why would I hate on y'all? It's enough money for us all. And I never throw salt on my dog. I don't give a fuck if you with me at all. Young and I still wanna see you ball. But I got myself, I will not count on y'all. You can get away from your phone, cause I ain't gon' call. Probably wanna see me fall. Should've did it, but I gave it my all. My main homie, he turned out to be flawed. Probably around with law. I got a 30 clip in my drawer, Then I got 100 bitches on call, That's all in the feelings, I won't hit a raw, Hit the city with a jumper, told him I'm a ball. I don't even play like that, so why would you say when you speak? I don't even play like that, I loaded the K with this beef. I ain't going outside today, I drop my knees and I cry today. You won't kill my vibe today, I walk around with a smiling face. These get jealous so fast, I ain't even gotta make my move. I'll never let them make me mad. I'm just really tryna keep my cool. I'm just really tryna get me a bag. I don't really wanna make no friends, cause everybody know how that ends. Why would I hate on y'all? It's enough money for us all. And I never throw salt on my dog. I don't give a fuck if you with me at all. Young and I still wanna see you ball. But I got myself, I will not count on y'all. You can get away from your phone, cause I ain't gon' call. Probably wanna see me fall. Should've did it, but I gave it my all. My main homie, he turned out to be flawed. Probably around with law. I got a 30 clip in my drawer, Then I got 100 bitches on call, That's all in the feelings, I won't hit a raw, Hit the city with a jumper, told him I'm a ball,
On the move, unscripted. That was UnderGod Gwalla. The call-in number is 516-387-1247 if you want to call in and ask UnderGod Gwalla a question. So, UnderGod Gwalla, did I unmute him? I don't think I unmuted him.
Okay.
This is unscripted, y'all.
Unscripted it is, so we had to unmute.
I unmuted you. Sorry, UnderGod Gwalla.
Yeah, we got him. Back.
You know this is unscripted. You know how we roll. So I never really got to ask you, because I don't think I talked to you really since you came to Hookup Atlanta. What was your experience like with coming to Atlanta and performing at Hookup Atlanta? What did you think about Hookup Atlanta?
It was fun. It was fun. It was just different. It was definitely different too. I really like how y'all didn't have a stage, so you was able to walk wherever you wanted to walk to. I really like the open space and the fact how y'all made people made people sit down. Y'all been all right, stop all that what y'all doing over there. It's time to start the show over here. I was real comfortable. I was real comfortable because Yeah, because I knew it was going to be a vibe. I was real comfortable. I wanted to do more.
The one we did last year, we actually did have a stage.
Yeah.
But we was outside. It was hot as snot. Everybody was kind of like around in the corner trying to find shade.
Yeah.
It was a hot day.
I wish I would have knew.
Yeah, we did it. But we're going to do it again, so hopefully you can come out and perform, when we schedule the next one for 2023. I love that song, by the way, that last song. What I've noticed about your music is it makes you want to stop and really listen to what you're saying.
I like the versatility in the flows that he definitely do, though, too.
Mm-hmm.
You can from Biggity, and the other song was called All Me. What the second one called? The first one was Biggity.
No Call.
Right. Oh, no call?
On Call.
Yeah.
On call. I like that.
All right. Yeah.
Because it's just like, why I wouldn't hate on y'all. Like, why y'all hating on me? I think in the independent industry, as far as dealing with different artists, a lot of times there is that competition, right?
Yeah,
that crabs in the barrel mentality. Like, if I help you, then that's gonna keep me from getting to where I'm trying to get to. So I'm not gonna help you. In fact, I'm trying to sabotage you so I can get above you. But I'm just like, I don't understand that whole concept. You
gotta be more like ants. Ants keep pushing up to get that one ant to the top, so they can get everything. They can all get up.
Right. That's the way it needs to be.
I agree. I don't get it myself. I don't get it myself.
I'm not for that. I'm really not for people who do that kind of stuff anyway, because I've watched artists grow. I've seen artists completely blow and go around the world like you're doing and touring and perform. I want to see them go, and I want somebody. But the best thing that any artist can do that do anything with us, what we do on the move, unscripted, or Steam Beats Radio, or anything like that, is to pay it forward. Especially as an independent artist, you know what I mean? Because we wouldn't get a chance to hear y'all. Like, we know we work with Fleet DJs and Core DJs and all these different DJs, and that's what they do. They play those songs for us so that we can play these songs, get the songs from you guys, and then let the rest of the world, like, the way we broadcast it, and the rest of the world know. And that's the way that people should pay it for. You got this hot song out here, this new album. There's going to be an artist who's going to hear you and like, I want to follow those steps, like, what UnderGod did,
But I feel what he's saying, too, about in his song, when he's just like, I wouldn't hate on y'all. I feel like that myself. I had somebody reach out to me the other day. I'm always promoting and sharing other people's stuff UnderGod. That's what I do, right? And I enjoy doing it. But I'm an artist, too. People forget I'm an artist, too. Mr. Stout's an artist, too. We're artists, too. So I had an artist, inbox me, and he was just like, hey, I got a new song coming out. I want, share my music. And I was like, that's what's up. I said, I got a new song, too. So you share mine, I'll share yours. You buy from me, I buy from you. I ain't hear no more from the artist.
Oh, boy.
Well, dang. You can't scratch your back. He asked you to scratch his.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have a problem with asking you to support them, but the minute you be like, oh, that's what's up, can you support me too? Crickets, like, because it's that crab in the barrel mentality.
It's just not taught. It's not really taught either. Like, people don't teach each other. They're not taught about how to wait to an artist say, yeah, you got that new joint, I like that. When can I get that one? If I'm traveling around the country, yes, I want to have your records. Let me go, like, send it to other people. Or send it to people across the world. Like, we should be doing that as independents. Just that should be a staple, like, in the industry for independence, because your song is going to be hot to somebody. It's going to be hot to somebody else, and then their song can be hot to somebody. You know what I mean? So you should be doing it. It's not like radio. We're really against with the major radio. You know what I mean? Even though we have a bigger platform to play our songs and then also make money off of it, because they only do one national song in every area. Like, I don't know who's the hottest artist that's coming out of Alabama other than yourself. You know what I mean? So that's the kind of thing. Like, if there's other artists out there, we wouldn't know them. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what I'm saying. So you should pay it forward or do something like that, for other artists. Do you bring up like other artists with you, or do you like mentor some of the young artists?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Heck yeah. I do that around where I'm from. I got little homeboy. I got homeboys that rap and stuff. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I just be putting them on, letting them know like the stuff they need to take, letting them know about like, bro, like you need BMI, like feel me? Like, you got to go get your stuff registered. Like, bro, you got to go get these codes. You feel me? Like, it's deeper than just rapping. Like, bro, if you're really trying to do this, it's deeper than just rapping, bro. You feel me? Like,
it really is.
That's good.
Mr. Hankey said that, if you remember at that meeting, I mean at Hookup Atlanta 2021, he said that when he was producing, you know, when he was a DJ, he started off as a DJ. I didn't even know that. That he had to learn the hard way that it's like 95% business and 5% music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the thing is, we put our music out there, but unless you take care of the business part, you're not going to benefit. And I've been learning that along the way more and more, especially since I've been working with you, Mr. Stout. I ain't going to lie. Mr. Stout has been I'm giving you a he's really been a big influence in my life and helping push other artists such as yourself, UnderGod Gwalla, out into the public where people can see you, where you can be discovered, where people can follow you and become fans. Like, he's really taught me a lot, you know?
All right. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I do that. You see what I'm saying? That's called help each other.
Right.
For real.
He needs to be listening to this. Like, other guy didn't want to. So can you play my song? You play my song? You play mine? Oh, you sure?
Right. I'm like, when I said that, it was crickets. I'm like, wait a minute now. You know what I'm saying? Because I love good music and I love supporting other people. So, you know.
I like having the joints that everybody else don't have yet. That's one of my things. As a DJ, like, I'm going to, like, it's one of those things, like, we used to do this coming up. It's like, you don't got this new song yet. Mm-hmm. So you want to be the first one to rock that, you know, and have it. Then everybody else is going to have it on their mixtapes. You know, that kind of, that's not like private about this. It's more like, you know, get up on this. Yeah, come, yeah.
For me, I like discovering artists like UnderGod Gwalla and other artists and then watching them soar.
Yeah,
and knowing that I was like one of the gateway people that they came through my way first.
No cap, for real.
So are you going to be on tour with this new project, Wendy's Son?
We working on something. We working on something right now as it goes. You feel me? We really just trying to, like, get more content out. You feel me? Because it's like the bag, man. We need the bag, man. We need the bag.
Yeah, I feel you.
So it's like we working on some stuff though. So we should have one coming up. Have it together soon.
Oh, so you got some new videos that'll be coming out for the spring, or anything going to follow up with these songs right here?
Yeah, I dropped the Biggity video is out.
Okay.
Of course, the on-call video. Yeah, the on-call video is out too. Another song that I dropped that's on the album that's called No Shoes. That video just dropped. It's at actually it's at like 10.2K views, I think.
Okay.
I dropped it like 10K views. I dropped it 7 days ago.
Wow.
So I'm curious because, you know, you tell me that you're going on tour, you're doing your thing. So do you have some tangible items? You got some merchandise, some USBs, some CDs? Like you got some stuff that you can sell, you know, when you come to your...
See, we have the we working on the shirts. We're waiting on the shirts to come in. We're working on the shirts. But right now we got these cards that we give out that everybody can just scan. You just scan it on your phone and everything pop up. Right now, that's what we're in the middle passing out. Like everywhere we go, we pass out at least 150 of them.
Okay. So you spreading the word. You spreading the word. Okay. Yeah. What's going on, LaKenya? LaKenya in the building today.
What up?
Thank you. She's on in Atlanta Music Industry Group on the live. So, well, where can they find your music? Let me start there. Where can they find your music? Do you have a website? Like, let us know where they can look you up, you know, on the web.
I'm on all platforms. You can just type in my name, UnderGod Gwalla, and everything is really gonna pop up. Like, I got YouTube, UnderGod Gwalla, Instagram, UnderGod Gwalla. Like everywhere you go, the links. My links is everywhere. No matter like what you type in, my name gonna come up. But I'm on Apple Music. I'm on all platforms. Type in UnderGod Gwalla, Wendy's Son, and voila.
Right? Yeah, he said, just Google me. He said, Google me, baby.
I mean, because, like, I was saying, cause, like, I just know it's everywhere. You feel me? Like, I just know it's everywhere. You feel me? Like, some platforms I don't even be knowing. Like, you feel me? Everybody be like, hey, it was over here. I was like, oh, like, okay, cool. Turn up, man. Mercy be working her one, man. She be having it everywhere. I don't know.
Yeah. That's good to have someone like that in your team.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, so if they're trying to purchase your music, they just look for UnderGod Gwalla?
Wendy's Son, yeah.
Or Wendy's Son? Or...
Yeah, UnderGod Gwalla is on Apple, iTunes, Amazon. You can pick up, titles.
Yeah.
I said Google me, Darren.
Yeah. We probably in Walmart. Messing with Mercy, we probably in Walmart. Probably in Best Buy. You know.
Walmart sells music. You can go up on their digital site and pick them up. Target, all that.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So I want to know if you could give a word of advice, right, to another artist who's trying to do or get to where you are right now, because you know, the fact that you have, you know, all this music out, and the fact that you just came off major tours with major mainstream artists, and you're really getting out there. You got the Bomb Diggity management team, you know what I'm saying? You got your legal stuff on point, whatever. And your own label. Do you still have your label?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Wealthy for
What's
Life.
What's the name of your label?
Wealthy for Life Entertainment, W4L.
Say it again.
Wealthy for Life Entertainment, W4L. For sure.
So, if you have if there's some artists, are you signing people to your label, or is it just yourself that you're working with right now?
I don't know. Yes, we signing people. We signing a couple of artists.
Okay. So, for any artist that's interested in trying to get on to your label or any label, or just getting into, into the music scene, what kind of advice would you give them, especially if these are artists who they've been in the streets and they really trying to get up off the streets and really kind of like get into, make everything legal and getting into the studio and making that transition. Mm-hmm. Like, what kind of advice would you give to an artist that's making that transition from the streets and running from Lil Pookie and them?
Yeah.
One, stay away from Lil Pookie and them. Lil Pookie and them tripping. You feel me? Stay away from Lil Pookie and them. And just keep grinding. Just keep grinding, man. Just keep grinding. Just keep working. Keep putting out content. And just be serious about it. If you're really trying to do this, don't just say you halfway want to do it. Don't take investments. It's gonna take a lot. You feel me? Like, but you really gotta put your all into this. Just like you put your all into the streets, you gotta put your all into this. You put your all into this, you can't go wrong. I'm telling you.
And what about investment? Because I'm sure that over the course of your career, you've had to invest money out of your own pocket into this vision. So what kind of advice would you give to another artist about whether or not to invest money into the craft? Like, I'm not just talking about recording, because we know it costs to record. I'm talking about the promotion and the other part, the marketing.
Man, marketing. It's all important. You have to do it. Like, if you're really trying to be seen, you have to invest money into marketing, promo. Feel me? Even if it's somewhere, it's like a consultation with somebody. You feel what I'm saying? Like, everybody is a critic, so it's like you can use all the advice that you can get. I'm telling you. So, like, marketing is probably like the main thing you should be invested in. Marketing and videos. And that's it.
And I think, have you thought about getting any of your music into films or indie films? I always tell artists, and I'm sure your management talks to you about this too, not to put your eggs all in one basket, you know, like making music videos and putting music on iTunes, all that kind of stuff. That's one area, but there's a lot of other areas that you can put your music. Have you been thinking about any other areas like acting or putting your music in, you know, soundtracks for movies or any plays or stuff like that?
See, I'm waiting on like those type of calls. Like, I love to get those type of calls. You feel me? Like if I get those type of calls, it's like, of course, like let's go. Like I definitely wanna do just everything. You feel me? Like I'm talking about, like, I want the real Michael Jackson story. I want people falling out. I want them outside my hotel room. I want all that. You feel me?
You want
Michael
all
Jackson
that?
Story, man. Yeah, like I want everything. I want everything. I want to be a real.
I always tell people I didn't know who Tupac was until I saw the movie Juice. That was me. Now, other people knew who Tupac was because they were already fans. Right. But me, myself, I had never heard of Tupac before I saw the movie Juice. When I saw the movie Juice,
Brenda had a baby.
I didn't hear about Brenda and the baby. I never had heard of Tupac. I had heard of him, but I never really listened to his music. Because I wasn't really into rap back then.
He used to Digital Underground first, but then he had Brenda Had a Baby. That song was.
When did that come out?
That was before he got to the movie.
See, I was born in '94, and I heard of Tupac. Like, you know, like before I ever seen Juice, I heard of Tupac.
I had heard his name, like I knew who he was, but I don't think I became a fan. Maybe I should put it like that. I didn't become a fan or really pay attention to his music like that until I saw the movie. That was for me. But they got so many different ways and areas that you can put your music now, like in games. You know, because half these kids are stuck to games, you know, and they play games 24/7. So you can get it in games. You can get, you know, sync licensing and different things and stuff. Like, it's a lot of different areas that you can move your music into versus just Spotify, iTunes, and a music video. Because I think that's where the artists all get stuck right there.
This is the time to do it because it takes a little while, actually. So if you're working with your team and stuff like that, we're pitching right now to music supervisors. So by January, because it won't pop because the season, the summer come. They won't pick your song until after the summer.
Oh, for real? I need to get my hands up in there. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to hear my song, UnderGod Gwalla?
I sure do.
You can. I ain't gonna let you off till you hear. Hold on for a minute.
Yeah, UnderGod Gwalla on the move, unscripted, in the house, man. Man, I just see a lot of good things happen for people in 2023.
So this is my song, UnderGod Gwalla, that is released on my birthday, and I'm only letting people who actually come to my live or this, that, and the other actually hear the whole thing. But since you're here, my wonderful, wonderful man from Alabama.
Yeah, let me hear that. Do
you skate? Can you skate?
Can I skate?
Mhm.
Yeah, I can skate. I might fall,
you know,
but I can do it.
You know, that's another avenue that you can slide your music down because skaters don't be playing. And skaters are back into really getting out there and skating and stuff. I'm sorry, hold on for a second because I'm having an unscripted moment. Do you not see me on the radio? White kids like to come down in the middle of when you're trying to do stuff, and they be like, hey, can I get down and making my noise? Can you hold on? So let me go play Skate Rock and Roll. Okay. And then I want your honest critique. This is including my son one way there. So I want your honest opinion after you hear it, okay?
Of course.
All right, here we go. On the move, unscripted. on the move on.
Okay, so what did you say, UnderGod Gwalla?
Skate. What you say? Skate, rock and roll. Ooh, I did. I like that though. Hey, it do. You know what? It put me in a vibe of like It put me in the vibe of Roll Bounce. You ever seen Roll Bounce, that skate movie?
Roll Bounce.
The movie Roll Bounce.
Like, I thought you were talking about the song.
Like, it put me in the mood of afros, and bell bottoms and skates.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
I like it.
He said afros, and you know what's funny is afros is coming back, and so is bell bottoms, and so is skate. They are. I saw them. I was mad too. I wanted to shoot them. I'm like, no.
I didn't like that. I was on this show. I like what the hell is this?
That's what's up. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And I love your music too. You know what I'm saying? I can really I like listening to it because it's like you talk. I like rap music where there's a story behind it, or I'm learning something. You know what I'm saying? It's not violent. You're not shooting up half of Alabama. You know what I'm saying? And all that kind of stuff. Like, I like that. I just feel I've been preaching for a long time, and there's no disrespect to, your drill and your trap and all that kind of stuff, but I just feel like because we're getting back, we're at this season where so many artists and people are getting killed. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I just feel like it needs to be a slight shift, as far as what we put out and for the next generation, because the next generation is lost, and half of them is high and addicted to opioids, to fentanyl. I know you hear about the rise in fentanyl, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I done heard about that. They tripping on that.
So, LaKenya, who's on my Facebook Live, she says, getting on the highway, I'll be back, wealthy for entertainment. What's up, Mr. Stout? You already know, Patricia, you are amazing. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Right. Okay, so I got some people that's listening to the show, so that's what's up. I wanted to do a live inside the Atlanta Music Industry Group because UnderGod Gwalla was one of the first, to actually join the contest, him and his team, and they've been rolling with us over the last 2 years, Right. And so I just wanted a memory. I'm big on memories, UnderGod Gwalla, so I like to have, even though you're not here and they can't see you physically, I just wanted to have a virtual memory of UnderGod Gwalla from Alabama stepping in the building, baby.
For sure.
Wendy's out there now, right? It's out there now too, right? So it's available everywhere. You guys download, stream songs, pick them up. Wherever you buy songs at, buy records, buy albums. Go check out that one for Wendy's Son by UnderGod Gwalla. Yeah.
And you don't have no tour date scheduled yet, right?
No, not right now. I don't.
Okay, because you just came off the road.
Yeah, I just came off the road. But
what you think? Can I make myself some oatmeal and eggs and chill with my son for a minute before I run back on the road?
Yeah.
Because they said that the road life can be kind of rough. Is that true?
I'm telling you, real tiring. I'm talking about like on the go.
Yeah.
Literally
like
on the go.
On the go, constantly. Because you're going from state to state to state. How many states did y'all tour to? Did the tour go to?
We went through a lot. Honestly, we went through so many states. I can't remember all of them, but I know we went to Ohio. We went to Memphis. Yeah, we went to Memphis. We went to Chicago. We went to a couple places, and then some places we went, and it wasn't even like it wasn't part of the tour. It was part of something else.
Okay. And how did you even get that opportunity? I'm curious.
So, Muzic is Muzic is my cousin. It's my cousin.
Oh.
So we had all started we was together. We all started together. So.
Okay.
The song, his song had went first. It went first, and it was the first one to actually blow up major for just crazy, whoa. Like, you feel me? Like, that song took us to a lot of places. Like, BET Awards, you feel me? Like, it took us there. It was during the pandemic, though, so, like, it was real weird. But like I said, like, yeah, it took us a lot of places. That song took us a lot of places. But we was all together, though.
You talking about that song, Track Star?
Right.
That was everywhere.
Yeah.
It was, you know, all the women that was running, it made them stop.
Yeah. That song had us everywhere, man.
Running.
And so, like, he had me opening up. He had me and my cousin, like I said, like, we had started like our own little label thing, you feel me? So he had me and my cousin opening up, you feel me? So it's like my cousin will go, then I'll go, you feel me? So like everywhere we went, he had us opening up for him. You feel me?
Oh, that was fun. Yeah. That's that love. That's that love right there.
Right.
That's that love. You know, the fact that he brought his family with him. He brought, you know, his homeboys, everybody, you know. That's the thing. You want somebody in your tribe, in your group, in your team, in your network, in your community, somebody, you know, who's going to blow up, who's going to reach back and bring people with them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, so much love to your cousin for bringing you along and bringing your family and your friends and people who have been in, you know, trying to make it. You know, you only need one to make it. One make it, everybody else.
That was love. It was wild. We met some of everybody in that time, so it was crazy. It was crazy.
Made a lot of contact. Okay.
Yeah, we made a lot of people.
So I'm curious. You know you're not going to ask. So you can always say yay or nay or whatever, but you know I'm going to ask anyway. So is it possible, well, I'll talk with your manager, because I want to see if y'all can, for Hookup Atlanta, if y'all could come and perform and then perform the song y'all have together, because y'all perform the song together, and also that song, Track Star. But I know he gets a lot of stuff.
I can't make that call.
That's why I said I know I can't really talk about, but I still put it in the atmosphere. I believe in putting stuff in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
I put stuff in the atmosphere.
We can still work on it.
You know, I'm still. If I put stuff in the atmosphere, because you never know. But either way, I still want you to come, without a doubt. I'm definitely rocking with you. I'm always promoting you. I'm always listening to what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm following your career. I definitely have songs of yours that I love that's in my rotation that I listen to on a regular basis. And so I'm hoping that you will continue to. Well, I know you're going to continue to rise, because first and foremost, you got the Bomb Diggity team. You were smart enough to go get that team. You know what I'm saying? Right. And so you got that team pushing you. Y'all rocking hard. Y'all rocking together. Y'all supporting each other. Y'all not acting like crabs in a barrel, like, oh, I made it, so forget y'all. I'll see y'all later. No, y'all all like, you know what? We started this team together, and even though one of us made it before the other, we all still gonna roll. We still gonna rise. We gonna do it. We gonna be there. Y'all gonna know our name. I love that. That's the bomb. That's a lesson for a lot of artists out here who you feel like, you know, once you make it, you can't grab somebody else. Like, help other people. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Do you have any shout-outs that you want to shout before we roll up out of here?
Oh, yeah, man. Shout out Stoner C4. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my partner, DJ Savage. Shout out Mercy. Shout out my son, Cairo. Shout out to the city. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all for having me.
We appreciate you.
All right, yeah.
Thank you, Tino Franklin, for tuning in. Yeah, we appreciate you too, UnderGod Gwalla. We appreciate you, you know, and I wish you nothing but the best. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. I'm feeling like 2023 gonna be a different kind of year. You know,
a lot of artists.
I've been feeling like that. Yeah. I woke up feeling that way the other day. Like, this gonna be a different kind of year. Like, people who've been working at stuff behind the scenes and been, you know, not really in the limelight. Like, they about to be coming out of those places. Like, God's about to be doing some stuff in 2023. I feel that. I believe that. Oh, yeah, you know, for artists and everybody, people who believe it. It's about believing it. So I believe that. Well, peace and love to you.
No doubt.
Once again, tell me your social media handles, and I'm going to roll out of here with one. I'm just going to pick one of the songs that I like. I have to roll out of here with. But give me your social media handles again.
Everything, UnderGod Gwalla. My Instagram, though, is XX UnderGod Gwalla. Other than that, just UnderGod Gwalla. UnderGod space Gwalla.
All right.
There it is.
We appreciate you.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations on your new album.
Wendy's
Son. Yeah. And definitely, like I said, I didn't know about the passing of your mom. But I think it's important a lot of times that the audience understands the story behind the artist. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You can hear music, but you don't really know them, their personality. But interviews like this helps to put a personality behind the music. Mm-hmm. So it's like there's a story behind the album. So I think that's awesome, and I'm so glad that you decided to come back and share that with us.
Of course. I thank y'all very much.
Peace and love to you. We're going to play some more of UnderGod Gwalla's music, y'all.
All right.
Unscripted, stop playing.
Turn it up.
If we partners, we ain't got no business hating on each other.
Hey, yo, Ren, turn that up.
Why would I hate on y'all? It's enough money for us all. And I never throw salt on my dog. I don't give a fuck if you with me at all. Young and I still wanna see you ball. But I got myself, I will not count on y'all. You can get away from your phone, cause I ain't gon' call. Probably wanna see me fall. Should've did it, but I gave it my all. My main homie, he turned out to be flawed. Probably around with law. I got a 30 clip in my drawer, Then I got 100 bitches on call, That's all in the feelings, I won't hit a raw, Hit the city with a jumper, told him I'm a ball, I'ma run it up until the money stack it up tall. I don't need a I'm cutting all these off. Acting hard, but they really soft. I never hated on nobody, that's not in my DNA. I will not wait on nobody, don't care if you live or you stay. Even if I call on God, I don't think he'll answer the phone. Even if I go knock on the door, I don't think he'll be at home. Yesterday I thought of my sister, still can't believe she gone. My little partner be thinking he right, he don't even believe he wrong. Why would I hate on y'all? It's enough money for us all. And I never throw salt on my dog. I don't give a fuck if you with me at all. Young and I still wanna see you ball. But I got myself, I will not count on y'all. You can get away from your phone, cause I ain't gon' call. Probably wanna see me fall. Should've did it, but I gave it my all. My main homie, he turned out to be flawed. Probably around with law. I got a 30 clip in my drawer, Then I got 100 bitches on call, That's all in the feelings, I won't hit a raw, Hit the city with a jumper, told him I'm a ball. I don't even play like that, so why would you say when you speak? I don't even play like that, I loaded the K with this beef. I ain't going outside today, I drop my knees and I cry today. You won't kill my vibe today, I walk around with a smiley face. These get jealous so fast, I ain't even gotta make my move. I'll never know to make me mad. I'm just really trying to keep my cool. I'm just really trying to get me a bag. I don't really wanna make no friends, cause everybody know how that ends. Why would I hate on y'all? It's enough money for us all. And I never throw salt on my dog. I don't give a fuck if you with me at all. Young and I still wanna see you ball. But I got myself, I will not count on y'all. You can get away from your phone, cause I ain't gon' call. Probably wanna see me fall. Should've did it, but I gave it my all. My main homie, he turned out to be flawed. Probably around with law. I got a 30 clip in my drawer, Then I got 100 bitches on call, That's all in the feelings, I won't hit a raw, Hit the city with a jumper, told him I'm a ball, That was our interview with UnderGod Gwalla. It's always a pleasure to have him
stop by. I've been following him since he first, like I said, won the contest. I did not have any idea that his mother had just passed away like some months earlier. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So kudos to him. Much success to his album and his whole team.
Yeah, his energy is great too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I love talking to him. Like he's one of those artists that it's a joy to speak with. You know what I'm saying? So we usually, we in the show after the artist or the interview or whatever. But I wanted to tell y'all. So there's two things that's happening. First and foremost, I guess you don't want me to show you Mr. Stout, right? I can't show you right now. You ain't ready. So he ain't ready physically. Yeah. He don't want to be on the screen. But I'm going to be interviewing Mr. Stout next week, right?
Okay.
Next Wednesday.
Yes, February 1st. For February 1st.
My birthday month. So I'm going to be interviewing the Pisces is going to interview the Sagittarius.
Yeah, it's like
this time is up, buddy. Sagittarius in December. So no, I'm going to interview Mr. Stout because Mr. Stout has how many years in the industry?
Over 25, close to 30
over
years.
20, yeah. Over 25 to 30. A lot of it behind the scenes, working with different artists and and a lot of MTV, like a lot of all of them. But he's also an artist too, so I want to definitely shine some light on him. Hopefully, I'll be able to do as much justice as you did for me last week.
Oh yeah,
or the week before, or whatever we did.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Yeah. And then also, y'all, ladies roundtable discussion. We are coming back for a reunion show, right? Mm-hmm. You know how like hip hop Atlanta and stuff, how they come back, ladies come back, but we ain't gonna be fighting and stuff like how they be doing. Every time they come back for a reunion, somebody is still mad at somebody about something. We're not going to do that. But so on February the 16th, Ladies Roundtable reunion show, and on February 1st, which is next week, I'm going to be interviewing Mr. Stout. So I hope that y'all stick around, come back, check us out. Mm-hmm. And then also you do your show on Skin Beats Radio.
Yeah, Skin Beats Radio Music Review. We're doing 50 years anniversary for hip hop. We already started. You can go to my Spreaker page at you just look up under Mr. Stout or Skin Beats Radio, and it'll pop up. It's on Amazon. It's everywhere. Like UnderGod Gwalla said.
Google me, baby.
Yeah, you Google me. It'll pop right up. Yeah.
And my new song featuring my son, One Way Say, Skate Rock and Roll, is it's dropping on my birthday, February 19th. It'll be on all platforms. Mm-hmm. Please go out and get a copy. I really want the skaters to really embrace this song, so I'm hoping. And then I'm also, my new website, atwmshop.com, will also premiere on an grand opening on my birthday. I'm doing everything on my birthday, y'all. I got to figure out something. And Mr. Stout taking me on a trip for my birthday. Come on, y'all.
All right.
So.
Oh, yeah, we want to tell them about Sloppy Kisses, but we didn't get that yet.
We killed
Valentine's Day. We want to tell you guys about
Ladies Roundtable discussion. One of the previous hosts, Kimberly McCants, she has something called Sloppy Kisses, right? And so we have ordered a batch because, we like to support.
Right, we're doing this with research.
Valentine's Day research. So we'll let y'all know if the kisses were sloppy. Sloppy kisses. I can't wait to, I don't know, I shouldn't say it like that. We can't wait. How should I say that? We can't wait to.
So let you guys know how it works.
Anyway, so we're definitely going to come back with a review for that. I hope y'all getting ready. Men, it's time for you to start planning on what you're going to do for your lady. And ladies, it's time for you to start planning on what you're going to do for your man for Valentine's Day. And I know the men, y'all always cop out, talk about every day supposed to be Valentine's Day. Stop playing. Y'all better go out there and get them freaking gifts. I'm telling you, you're going to be on the couch. You're going to be in the doghouse. If you don't have something planned for your lady on Valentine's Day, I'm telling you ahead of time.
That's Super Bowl weekend.
You better put that See, I don't know. You better have it on your phone and act like you're really paying attention to you later while you listen to the score. You cannot not have something for your lady on Valentine's Day. No.
Go out there and do that. Go out there and do that, guys. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there, too.
Shout out to everybody who stopped by the Atlanta Music Industry Group. If you're not a member, please, we're on Facebook. Music is spelled with a Z, so it's MUZIC, AtlantaMusicIndustry.com, and Atlanta Music Industry Group on Facebook. I want to thank all the members who stopped by and checked out our interview with UnderGod Gwalla. And once again, thank you to UnderGod Gwalla and his team. Until next time, y'all, peace, love, and headface in the building, baby.
Peace out. Come get some.
But to change, I still hold it down for the gang. Hope you do the same. I still got a lot on my brain, bang. That drip in my veins. Look, it's a whole lot of hate niggas around me. It's a whole lot of niggas trying to down me. And everybody was a bitch till you found me. With all the jokes in the world, you couldn't climb me. I'm still rapping this same gang. All the money in the world couldn't change. Make sure you change lanes. Kick back, cool and blowing propane. Won't steal my soul, man. All I like to do is blow propane. Just switch my lanes, man. But I just when I get into that, if you looking, I be where the Simmons at. Keep on capping, you gon' get your city wet. Yeah, I'm with it, look, yeah, y'all that. I got youngers that pull up in all black. You got a problem, I saw that. Got the set, now your boy got the ball back. And I still got a lot on my mind. Running to me, I run off every time. It ain't nothing to put a hole in your spine. These listeners, yeah, they way out of line. Just throw dirt on my name. Sorry, but we not the same. They look at me like I done changed. I ain't had no choice but to change. I still hold it down for the game. Hope you do the same. I still got a lot on my brain, bang, bang. That drip in my veins. Look, it's a whole lot of hate niggas around me. It's a whole lot of niggas trying to down me. And everybody was a bitch till you found me. With all the jokes in the world, you couldn't climb me. I'm still rapping this same gang. All the money in the world couldn't change. Make sure you change lanes. Kick back, cool and blowing propane. Won't steal my soul, man. All I like to do is blow propane. Ain't studying no man. When you out here, anything goes, man. My homeboy so kick. Now they got my hitter in the chain gang. Free all my bros, man. Shopping on the internet, my clothes gang. These niggas got no game. So it all my life ain't no shame. These niggas don't know pain. Playing around with me, get the whole thing. I'm strapped on the interstate, check out my dinner plate. I'm really about to cake on my classmates. Gwalla a heavyweight, whipping a Chevrolet. Boy, you ain't trapping, you know you just end the way. Say you a gangster, you lie about that anyway. I ran it up, damn, I feel like a runaway. Mama, she told me to please put the gun away. No, mom, I'm sorry, they won't take your son away. Still let my chain swing, all my young gang bang. All the money in the world wouldn't change things. And the family rock with bottom gang. Throw dirt on my name. Sorry, boy, we not the same. They look at me like I done changed. I ain't had no choice but to change. I still hold it down for the gang. Hope you do the same. I still got a lot on my brain, bang, bang. That drip in my veins. Look, it's a whole lot of hate around me. It's a whole lot of niggas trying to down me. And everybody was a bitch till you found me. With all the jokes in the world, you couldn't climb me. I'm still rapping this same gang. All the money in the world couldn't change. Make sure you change lanes. Kick back, cool and blowing propane. Won't steal my soul, man. All I like to do is blow propane. Still got it for the low, man. Only if you paying for the whole